Hello guys, this is a road trip I'm doing from Newcastle all the way to Meteora in Greece. It's over 4,000 miles across 17 days and 13 countries, driving through France, Switzerland, Italy, the Balkans and more, mostly avoiding big cities as I'm focusing on nature and scenic routes. The final destination is Meteora before heading back to Newcastle, and I'm filming and uploading as I go. Every episode covers a different day or section of the route. Please subscribe and turn on notifications if you want to follow along. Thank you. So I've just checked out now, it's about 8 a.m, a bit coldish, and I think it might drizzle during the day, so I would need to take my jacket with me when I go to explore the city. Yeah, driving in Milan is absolutely crazy. I mean, you see people just ignoring the red light and in front of the police, and the police is just not bothered. Yeah, and they would just have, I mean, the signs, they're worthless. They don't care about them. If the sign says this lane is just for left, they would just keep going straight. And yeah, so you need to be a bit extra careful when driving in Milan. Thankfully, I'm not going to drive in the centre itself, which is, I heard it's a lot crazier than this. I'm in zone B now, so I'm getting closer to the centre, but I'm not there yet, and I won't be driving in the centre. So that's the cafe, and this is what I ordered. We'll test it and rate it. So I'm going now to Sfortesco Castle. The breakfast was slightly disappointing. It wasn't as good as the pistachio croissant I had in Florence, which I'll leave the name of that place on the video. It's about 7 minutes to get to that castle from here. So this is the castle. Has lots of Michelangelo art. I think it's 4.24 euros to get in, which I will do. So I just decided to stick with the free area in the castle. So you see quite a lot for free, and then if you want to go to the museum you have to pay. I mean, I wouldn't mind paying €4 for that, but there were so many school kids who were so loud, and I felt like that would just ruin the experience, and there's so many people. So yeah, and I saw some mixed reviews about the museum, so I decided not to go. One thing to be aware of is that there are so many people selling bracelets at the entrance. Just try not to engage. I'm going now to the cathedral, and that's about 15 minutes from this castle. So we're nearly there. I can see part of the cathedral. So this is the cathedral. Quite big. It's the third biggest in the world. I think the biggest one is in the Vatican, which I've seen. Second biggest was in Seville. I've seen that one too. But this one stays quite big, and it's got 3,400 statues inside. And it took them about 600 years to build it. And this is the surrounding of the cathedral. Statue of a man there. I don't know who that guy is. He must be famous. And buildings. Just outside the cathedral is a museum, but not sure if this is the entrance or that one, but we'll go there first. So I couldn't video in the museum. I mean, I did video the model, but that was that was done, and then I was told that, oh, you can't video inside the museum, so I had to stop doing that. But they said you can take photos, so that was a bit disappointing. Now I'm going there. I'll take more videos up close. Very, very crowded. So that was it, all done for Milan. I need to have some food, so I'm going to a Yemeni restaurant about 10 minutes away by the metro. So I need to get some tickets. I'll have food, go back to the car, and then start driving to Strasbourg, because that's almost 6 hours drive. So just got out of the central station. I have to say, the public transport here, I've only used the metro, but it's been quite convenient and reasonably priced. 2.9 euros for a single ticket, or I think it's 6 or 7 euros if you want to get a ticket for 24 hours. But for me, I felt like it would be a bit more reasonable to get like single tickets, because that would work out cheaper, maybe. So I'm not far from that Yemeni restaurant. We'll have some food and then go back in the car and start driving. There we go. We have arrived, almost. I decided to go classic and just sit on the floor, just to make it more authentic. Sauce, we've got the lamb and the rice. It looks nice, but we'll just see what it tastes like. The Mandi was 6 out of 10 probably. We'll try the Adani tea now. It's actually 9 out of 10, so that's good. So I started driving just under an hour ago, and I think there will be so many tolls. Waze is suggesting something around 100 euros to go from Milan to Strasbourg. Not sure about the accuracy of that, but we will see. But so far I've paid roughly about 4.5 euros, and I haven't done much, to be fair. So we'll see what the total will turn out to be once we get to Strasbourg. Finally, I found a petrol station in about less than a kilometre. So we'll stop there and get some coffee, because I'm feeling a bit tired, especially after a huge meal that I've had. Yes, I didn't like it, but I had to eat it because I was so hungry. So yeah, I need coffee because I've got almost 4 hours left. There we go, we found it. It's quite expensive, very, very expensive. I might actually skip it. $2.625 per litre. That's a lot. I might actually skip this one. Yep, I'm skipping that one. That is so expensive. It's almost 2.5 euros for 1 litre. That is too expensive. Because I was in Switzerland like about a week ago, or maybe more than that, and it wasn't that expensive. No. I'll look for another one. So we're almost there at the petrol station. I can see that blue sign, that's where it is. Hopefully it's not crazy expensive, but we'd have to fill up regardless of the price, unfortunately. Yeah, let's see. Wait, is that just electric? Oh no, there we go. Oh, it's about the same price-wise, 2.3 to 5 euros per litre. It was quite expensive. So if you're gonna do something similar, I'd recommend filling up in Italy before crossing the border to Switzerland, because you're gonna be ripped off when you come here. Even if you're just passing Switzerland, you're just gonna get ripped off. And I've got my coffee to wake me up. Look at that view of the lake and the mountains. So nice. So we're about to enter France now, finally, and then we will have 1.5 hours more to go. Look at that sunset view. Wow. Very nice. So I thought I'd just wrap it up now, because I'm almost at the Airbnb. Only 12 minutes to get there. So today was just basically Milan, went to a few landmarks, and then had some food, and then started driving to Strasbourg. You know, when Waze said it will be roughly 100 euros or something like that in tolls, that was just a total lie. It was basically around 450 euros in the Italian section to get to Switzerland, and in Switzerland I paid nothing because I've got this, and then in France I paid literally nothing. And I don't think I'd pay anything till I get to the Airbnb. I can't see any toll booths or anything like that, so I don't know where that number came from. It was shocking, but no, I haven't paid that much. So yeah, so that's it for today. I've got some leftover food from lunch. I'll have that for dinner, and then I'll have some sleep, and tomorrow I'm gonna have a long drive as well to Calais, but on the way to Calais I'll stop in Reims and explore there. And yeah, but it will be 6 hours drive in total tomorrow. So yeah, please like and subscribe to my channel and share my videos. Thank you very much. Goodbye.